Your host for this evening and counterpart of the Islamic cooperation in Suriname, I would like to welcome this evening's high-level meeting guests with the theme Islamic Banking and Finance, an alternative for Suriname's economy.
We would like to increase the knowledge and awareness and understanding of Islamic finance and banking, and most importantly, what it could mean for the Surinamese economy.
There is an opportunity not just for Muslims but for all interested in business opportunity in Islamic finance. The asset size of Islamic banking started in 140 million, and it's 2015, it's 2.1 trillion, and it's reaching almost 3.4, it's going to reach in 2018 3.4 trillion, which is a huge amount of liquidity with the time frame of the establishment of Islamic Bank. The leading countries with regards to Islamic finance is Malaysia, United Arab Emirates, Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, and Qatar. And those countries, if they will find any opportunity because of the excess of liquidity, any opportunity of investing in any place, especially this, what you call it, virgin place or emerging countries like Suriname and other countries, when there is the infrastructure, they will not hesitate to come and invest.
It has 56 countries. We are everywhere, in Africa, in America, in Asia. So, and the only bank, the only multilateral institutions and development bank that it doesn't interfere and intervene in the economy and politics of the government in question. That's why in our actually culture, we call the countries owning the Islamic Development Bank our member countries. That's why I'm in my country today, not in my second country, it's my country. I don't know why Suriname, they're still waiting to issue sukuk, especially now all the financial experts, they know this big advantage of sukuk, because sukuk is not considered as debt, so it will not affect the debt ratio of any country. So it's a kind of investment. So even that country will be borrowing money through bonds. They will not, increase this price for the for the bonds. So really, I think I'm inviting you to think about Islamic finance, not from the religious perspective, but really from the fundamental perspective, from the business perspective. We have different programs. We have one of the program called the reverse linkage. Under this program, any country can benefit from the know-how and the expertise of the other country, and the Islamic Development Bank finance this transfer of know-how. Now we just started the project with Trust Bank, and we think that through this project we can increase our portfolio in terms of projects here in Suriname, and we're still looking for other partners here in Suriname and elsewhere in Americas, and we hope that we use Trust Bank as vehicle for our financing.
Question. You just mentioned that the Islamic Bank does not interfere in political issues, but how does it handle corruption? Because corruption is a big issue in Suriname, and as he mentioned, the government has a very big debt at corporate Suriname, but corruption is a big problem. So if the Islamic Bank is to lend money to the government to pay those debts, how will it monitor the corruption?
When IDB is on board, don't worry, 100% the project the money will be going directly to the project. Why? Why I'm talking about the sukuk? Because the sukuk, the first advantage, as I mentioned, it will not affect the debt ratio, okay? And the second advantage, it's for the benefit of people of that country, and it will help people and you, the members of parliament, to control even the government. Why? Because in sukuk you cannot finance any project through the sukuk unless you identify the assets. I mean, you need to have a project, airport, bridge, and so on, to vehicle this financing through sukuk. I mean, in Islamic finance, there is no money for money. All the investment are asset-backed. You need to have a project. You need to have an asset to vehicle this money. This is the big difference. I mean, the fundamental difference between Islamic finance and conventional finance.
They've traveled this far for 30 hours to Suriname, really. I have been to the East many, many times, and I know what it is, what it means to sit and sit and sit during flights, you know, and run and catch the next flight. And trust me, Suriname is really very, very far. But we hope that in the future, with their help, you know, we will also become a how do you call it, a hub, just like the Emirates when they started with Dubai, I guess, started with one carrier, and now they have the largest fleet, I guess, of the world. So they created the hub through sukuk. Dubai is created by you, but I have been there in Dubai last year, and what was created, that was only a fisherman's village with a few houses. You know, the emir came and he was like, no, this should be that, and he created that. And why can't we create it here? So I hope within 10 years that tiny point will become larger.
Thank you very much. We are very pleased and really amazed by the professionalism of the Suriname people, their language, English. They have different languages, and how they are behaving and treating people in general, and especially when we see different people from different religious background and they are like brothers together. This is what amazed us, actually. We believe in Suriname, that's why we are here. And we promise you that we do our best to help you, helping us, assisting Suriname. Thank you very much.
De Islamic Development Bank is voor de public interest. Ja? Dus we kijken naar elk initiatief dat de public interest ten goede komt. Oké. Nu hebben wij al 15 jaar lang een aantal bedrijven in de zorg waar wij steeds hebben geroepen dat we're a private initiative for the public interest. Oké. En toen ik werd gevraagd door de oprichter van de trustbank, nu helaas Wijlen, meneer Jules Chin Wong Yu, voor zover heeft hij me gevraagd om diezelfde filosofie van hem voor te zetten. Ik snapte het toen nog niet. Maar al heel gauw kwam ik tot de ontdekking dat zijn filosofie was om ook die kleine man en die kleine vrouw te helpen. Zichzelf te ontwikkelen en zichzelf economisch, financieel weerbaarder te maken.
We are actually at your disposal to provide you with any information related to the modes of financing of the Islamic Development Bank. But also I'm recommending you and to contact Mr. Lail Mohammed. He is the alternate governor at the Islamic Development Bank. and the Central Bank of Suriname, they are aware about the Islamic Development Bank, their modes of financing. And on top of that, as I mentioned, we are ready to contact us directly to arrange and organize together IDB Day, for example, to present all the products and projects of the Islamic Development Bank.
MOU die de ICD-race heeft gestuurd richting de centrale en richting het ministerie van Financiën om dat te graspen. En dat zul je zelf merken, dat als je begint met een Islamic Financial Instrument, dat je daar ook de zegen van zult gaan ontdekken. Hoor. En dan zul je zien dat het een enorme cascade wordt een cascade toch van hele mooie ontwikkelingen. Maar het is aan de regering, het is aan de minister van Financiën, het is aan de president, aan de vicepresident, aan het parlement om nu op die knop te drukken.